Happy Monday. My name is Michael Ellis, and I study psychology. I want to talk to you today about purpose. What is your purpose? Do you know? How can you find out what your purpose is for being here on this earth? Some of the questions you can ask yourself as far as finding out your purpose, as I read my notes, what do you enjoy doing? What do you like to do? Some people like to work with their hands. Some people like to figure things out with their brains. Other people are very sociable. They like to help people to get things done. So there's various areas that you may fall under, or it may be a combination. Take a chef, for instance. That's what they call a realistic, according to John Holland's theory of 6 personality and environment work types. A chef works with his or her hands. They also use their brain, so they have to be analytical as well, or what some people refer to as a critical thinker. They also have a social bug type personality. Many of them like to entertain, like to be around people because they're baking things that people enjoy to eat for the birthday parties, for the graduations, for the weddings, for the various functions where people order cakes. So that's just one example. Another example of someone who likes math. They like to figure things out. And that person is very analytical or the investigative type personality. They love the research, like myself. Now, math is not my strongest, but I do like to research about things concerning social interaction, economics, rare stones, aviation, biological parts of the body, how the body functions. Those are some of the areas that I like. So in order for me to find out my purpose, I have to ask myself, what do I enjoy doing? And I developed a purpose statement. I desire to be recognized as an inspirational advisor for students and business-minded people by helping them to maximize their full potential. Now, in order to understand why I made that, I hate mediocrity. If I get a B plus, say like if I was in school in a subject and I can get an A plus, I'm going to strive for the A. I always push myself to do more, to learn more, and to be a greater help to others. I learned this through my father, who was a hard worker, my mother, who was very sociable, through my martial arts instructor, to work smarter and sometimes harder, push forward, push yourself. So one of the main things that annoys me is mediocrity, doing less than the best. The other is ignorance. So my purpose is to expose people to truth, logical concepts, effective strategies that they can work. One effective strategy is the word SMART. The S stands for specific. Whatever you desire to do, write it down and be specific. The same way I made a purpose statement. That's the S. The M stands for measurable. You can measure it, something that is measurable realistically. The A is for achievable action. What steps can you take little by little to get to that goal or to function and to maximize your potential and or plan? The R is realistic and relevant. You have to research subjects that are relevant to what you desire to do. Now, for me, those areas fall into different places, but the main category is psychology. Some people call it consumer psychology. Other people word it as persuasive psychology. Understanding why people do what they do and encouraging them to see my viewpoint or another expert's viewpoint in order for them to be more effective and a greater asset to their family, to their community, maybe to their church or their synagogue, to the business and company where they work, or for their own business. So it's vitally important. The T stands for time bound. You have to set a time frame. When do I want to start the project? How much time do I want to spend on it each day? When is the time to relax and take a break? When is the deadline, or what writers refer to as the turnaround time? So that's SMART, SMART, and it's an effective strategy you can use when you find your purpose. What is your uniqueness? What do you feel you can do better than anybody else, and you would do it free of charge? Think about that for a moment. I was taught through my mother and father to help our neighbors. So I have a very helping personality. I've taught Sunday school. I've taught the martial arts. I've done outreaches with churches. I've gone door to door and helped people to realize that the lifestyle that they were leading was destructive, gave them another perspective, helping them to turn around. Alcoholic Anonymous programs, drug addiction programs, helping people to get out of gang violence. I've done it for over 17 years, reaching out, clothing, giving away clothing free, buying people food on the New Haven Green at my expense, sending letters to people's homes, emailing them, writing them, hospital visitations, Yale Hospital, now called St. Raphael's Combination Yale, Leeway Hospital on State Street. And that's where the AIDS patients go for their last stop. So I'm giving you an example of what it is like to fulfill purpose. My purpose, again, is to maximize another person's potential by being an inspiration to them, inspiring them when they're discouraged, inspiring them when they're confused, inspiring them when they don't understand. Most of my articles are how-to articles. How to do this better, how to do that better. Marketing strategies, article marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, brand marketing, niche marketing, SEO, ranking well with Google, writing resumes, creating LinkedIn profiles, white papers, which are nothing more than essays without the in-text citations. Of course, you list your resources as your references, the same you would do in a college essay. That's the foundation, and it's all psychology. It's either inductive reasoning or deductive reasoning, also called critical thinking skills, and it can be referred to as red thinking skills. My purpose is to teach, to inform. By teaching, by informing, it empowers an individual, a group, or a company to maximize their full potential, to reach their zenith, to write a strategy, 1, 2, 3, 4, an outline, where to start, how to start, what steps to take, what pivots and adjustments to make, when to make them,